Hello you fantastic people and welcome back to Borderlands 3. Today I have another legendary weapons guide for you guys. This time a rocket launcher, which is the first time I've actually done a rocket launcher guide for you guys, because the rocket launchers, in my opinion, aren't actually all that in Borderlands 3. In Borderlands 2, they were pretty damn good. There was quite a few that I kept all the time on me, and maybe even in my one of my 4 slots all the time. Borderlands 3, not so much. So it took the best of the best for it to make it on here this early. sWrath is definitely a worthwhile rocket launcher though. It is amazingly strong, particularly compared to the competition, and on top of that has some great buffs that you can get in the game. But first, let's check out the stats above. Damage is 2,352 times 7, which is amazing. Accuracy, not all that at 22%, but there is a way to get around that. Handling is 85%. Reload time, horribly slow at 6.8. But considering it's a rocket launcher with that much damage, it's worth the wait. Fire rate 0.87, but it does shoot 7 at a time, so you're doing a lot of damage. Magazine size of 7, and that doesn't shoot all 7 at once. It only shoots 1 at a time, and you still get 2,300 times 7 every single shot, which is fantastic. The red text reads, "No one can escape." Mine has negative 50% reload speed, 234 plus splash damage radius, and 1.7 times weapon zoom. At the very bottom, it says tag an area with a vortex grenade. Your projectiles will home in on target enemies for 10 seconds, which is around the accuracy I was talking about. If you switch the alternate firing mode in this gun, it shoots one singular grenade, and though it doesn't do much damage, anything that is slightly affected at all by that grenade is essentially tagged. You switch back to the other mode and you fire all 7 projections, which is usually all over the joint. It's a general area, but all of them aim straight for and home in on those targets. Even if you've gone further away, it will just destroy them. Essentially, it makes the terrible accuracy completely useless, because as long as you're shooting that, you'll get 100% accuracy, as long as there's nothing in the way, I guess. But open areas, 100% accuracy. And this thing is an absolute tank. I have a lot of different legendary rocket launchers. Most of them aren't even over 2,000 damage by themselves, let alone times 7 with homing rockets, which is fantastic. Now, just a quick heads up before I tell you guys where to get it from, there is a spoiler alert for all my Borderlands legendary weapon guides. If you guys haven't played the game through yet, make sure you play the full thing, if you care about spoilers that is. Make sure you play the whole thing through before you watch these videos, because there's a lot of boss spoilers and story spoilers headed your way. So yeah, spoiler alert for that. Now, how the heck do you get this gun? How long is it going to take you? Is it difficult? And who do you got to farm? This rocket launcher is, and yet again, another world drop legendary, which means it can come from a bunch of different locations. If you've watched any of my Borderlands 3 legendary guides before, you'll know that I sent everyone to the best location for the particular time in the videos. If you're watching this pretty new, then it is currently mid-October, and the best place to farm any world drop legendaries Borderlands 3 is down in Eden 6, all the way to the bottom, the floating tomb, which your 1v1 grave ward. He has an increased chance, well, not an increased chance, an amazing chance to drop Borderlands legendaries, and a whole bunch of them at the same time. I've got up to 5 at once. The average is 1 to 2, but you're getting them pretty much every single time. Very rarely do I not get a legendary from killing him. He's super easy to kill. He doesn't particularly kill you unless you get yeeted off the map by accident. And then on top of that, go into his vault, and he has 4 chests which refresh about every 15 minutes, which also have a chance to drop legendary guns, which is fantastic. Of course, if you are sick of farming grave ward, I do not blame you, but there is a bunch of different locations you can farm for this gun anyways, because it is a world drop location. You can get it from random toilet drops, any chest drops. Any boss essentially will drop this gun. It'll just be not quite as efficient as grave ward at the moment, because they don't drop as many, or they take longer to kill. For example, the Destroyer has immunity stages. Troy's just kills you more often. And Chupacabra got patched, and the loot tinks, all that stuff like that. But if you're watching this video a bit later, or if you just want a different place to farm, check the comments down below. There might be an updated place, which is even better than that we currently have in the game. Now, just for the few people that usually ask for these to be shown in action, I won't show most of them in action, just because I don't want them to be outdated. Sometimes they get nerfed, the way they interact changes, especially in the first month of the game. But I highly recommend you get this rocket launcher and check out the damage for yourself. You might get a few different variations, potentially even a stronger one than I did. If you do get this gun, make sure to leave a comment down below where you got it from. If you got any different buffs that I don't have up here, make sure you leave them commented down below, because that's the best part about Borderlands legendary weapons guide videos, is everyone in the comments telling everyone where they got it from, all the different random buffs and stuff. it is a lot of fun getting these different variations, particularly with all the anointed legendary loot in this game. There's so many different variations of each individual gun that it takes forever to find the best of the best, but you know we still want the best of the best. But if this video helped you guys out at all, I'd really appreciate if you guys could smash subscribe down below and hit that bell if you want to get notified via YouTube whenever I post more Borderlands legendary weapons guides, any playthroughs, hints, funny quotes, stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. You guys have been showing so much support lately, and I am very thankful, so thanks for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to smash like. Have a great day. Adios.